Hey, it's Kai. Today we build the very first thing every database needs, a table. Think of it like drawing the empty grid before you fill in a spreadsheet. By the end, you'll know how to define columns, pick the right data type, and dodge the traps I fell into early on. Picture a paper form for new students. Each blank line, like name, age, and email, is a column. Every student who fills one out becomes a row. So a table is just that form turned into something the database can store and search. In short, columns are the questions and rows are the answers. Here's the whole idea in one command. We say create table, give it a name. Then inside the parentheses, we list each column with its type. Notice every column gets a type sitting right next to it. That type is a promise about what kind of value is allowed to live there. A data type is like the shape of a hole in a toy sorter. The round hole only takes round pieces. When you mark a column as a number, the database refuses to let a word slip in. So the type quietly guards your data without you doing anything extra. Use INT for things you count in whole units, like age or quantity. Use decimal when you need precise fractions, like money. That decimal 6,2 means up to 6 digits total, with 2 after the dot, so 1999 fits perfectly. In short, whole things get INT, careful cents get decimal. CHAR is a box that's always the same size, so it's great for things that never change length, like a 2-letter state code. VARCHAR is a stretchy box that only uses the room it needs. Here's my honest take. VARCHAR is the one you'll reach for 90% of the time, and fixed char is a bit overrated for general text. In short, unsure, use VARCHAR. For a birthday, you want date, just the date. For when a row was last touched, timestamp gives you the date plus the exact time. And boolean is the simple light switch, true or false, on or off. Pick the smallest type that captures what you actually mean. Here's the trick, name the real thing first, then let the type follow. A phone number sounds like a number, but you never add two phone numbers together, and leading zeros matter, so it's really text. So don't ask what looks numeric, ask what you'll actually do with it. Clean. I'll admit it, early on I stored ages as text because I was lazy about types. Then sorting put 100 before 90, because as text it sorts letter by letter. The moment you need real math or real ordering, text numbers bite you. In short, if you'll count it or sort it as a number, make it a number. You might wonder why an email column with room for 10 characters is dangerous. Real emails are often way longer, so the extra letters can get chopped or rejected. That kind of loss is sneaky because nothing looks broken until someone's address is mangled. Give text columns honest breathing room. Let's weigh them fairly. CHAR pads every value to full length, so it can be a hair faster but wastes space when values vary. VARCHAR only stores what's there, saving space, with a tiny bit of bookkeeping per value. So for truly fixed things like country codes, CHAR earns its keep, but everywhere else VARCHAR wins. Here's the flow every value walks through. When you insert something, the database looks at the column's type and asks, do you fit? If yes, it's stored. If not, it's turned away at the door. That little gate is why good types keep your whole table trustworthy. So today we drew the grid with C-rate table and we learned that each column's data type is a quiet promise about what belongs there. Pick INT for counting, DECIMAL for money, VARCHAR for most text, and date or boolean when they fit. Get the types right and everything downstream. Sorting, math, storage just works. This problem had a trick. Liking the video doesn't need one.